Alfie Doughty has signed a new long-term deal at Luton Town. And look, I don't think this is just the best business that Luton Town have done this season in the Championship. I think it's the best business that any club in the Championship has done this season. And I'm going to tell you why. Alfie Doughty is absolutely crucial to how Luton Town play. He doesn't just take all our set pieces. Yes, maybe we should find someone else that can send a ball in just in case. But Alfie Doughty is just the best outlet to have on the left, on the right. He can deliver a ball. He can beat his man. He's just a tremendous character to have around at the club as well. It's quite hard to think that he's only 24 because it feels like he's just part of the furniture at Kenilworth Road. And this is a player as well that not only dazzled in the Premier League, so many Premier League fans were salivating over Alfie Doughty. 2 goals, 8 assists last season. It wasn't just that output though. In a unfancied Luton Town side, there's also the chance created numbers. Looking at the players that he was alongside for chances created, it makes absolutely crazy reading. Ultimately, there were shouts for him to go to the Euros with England. To be honest, I think he should have gone to the Euros with England because we hung our hopes on a half-fit Luke Shaw, didn't we? And the reality is, England didn't really have anyone on that left-hand side other than shoehorning in Kieran Trippier, who is, of course, right-footed. But Alfie Doughty and Tyrick Mitchell should have definitely been on that plane in the summer. So looking at the top chances created from last season, Bruno Fernandes with 114 chances, Pascal Gross with 103 chances created, Martin Odegaard 102, Bukayo Saka 91, Andreas Pereira 84, Morgan Gibbs-White 74, Phil Foden 73, Cole Palmer 72, and just below sensation Cole Palmer is Alfie Doughty with 70 chances created. Now, as I said, in an unfancied Luton Town side, yeah, 70 chances created is absolutely incredible. And this, remember, is a side that had Ross Barkley, Sambi Lokonga, some real creative outlets, but Alfie Doughty is just so crucial for how Luton Town play. The club released a statement, and this was fantastic reading for pretty much every Luton Town fan. Alfie Doughty signs a new contract. The flying fullback extends his time at Kenilworth Road. We are delighted to announce that Alfie Doughty has pledged his long-term future to Luton Town by signing a new contract. The 24-year-old has impressed on both flanks, but predominantly as a left wing-back since arriving at Kenilworth Road from Stoke just over 2 years ago. After initially working his way to fitness from an injury suffered playing against the Hatters while on loan at Cardiff on Easter Monday 2022, Alfie made his town debut in a 1-0 win at Norwich in early October and has missed just 5 of the club's matches in all competitions once. He has scored 5 times in 84 appearances, as well as providing countless assists while becoming a real fan's favourite for his work rate, pace, precision, crossing and danger from set pieces. After his impressive performances in the Premier League led to speculation of an England call-up last season, Alfie knows exactly the level he wants to get back to, with the Hatters. It's a relief, he said, putting pen to paper. I've been trying to get this done. When I knew about my situation at the club and I wanted to stay, I want to get back to the Premier League with Luton, especially after this couple of years we've had. It's my 3rd year now, I love the club and I'm happy to stay. There is a lot that's happened in these last 2 seasons, getting signed, having a rough start just because of injuries, then finding my feet again, playing and getting promoted. Then in the Premier League, it was a roller coaster. It's been brilliant, and I can't say enough about the club. It means a lot to me now. It started my career off again, having gone through a tough time, so there's no reason why I wouldn't have signed this contract. I'm happy now, I want to kick on even more. Well, you get the gist of it. Alfie absolutely loves the club, and we love having Alfie at the club. As I said before, he is crucial to how we play, and as you saw in that club statement, talk of an England call-up, it wasn't exactly pie in the sky. He was a sensational addition to the Premier League. Hopefully, retaining Alfie Doughty means that Luton Town have a real shot at achieving promotion to the Premier League. I was really concerned that technically, if you think about the contracts, and Luton Town generally will offer a 3-year deal with the option of another year. So Alfie Doughty should be in the final year of his contract. It's likely because of the stop-start nature of Alfie Doughty's career, possibly he took the extra year extension. So we held the cards in that regard. However, it's without doubt that so many clubs are going to be after Alfie Doughty. Why wouldn't they? He's a creative outlet. He can take a set piece. He can whip in a mean ball. To be honest, last season on the podcast, I was suggesting that he could be the natural successor to Andrew Robertson at Liverpool. I still think that. I think Alfie Doughty has got a future in the Premier League. Hopefully, it's with Luton Town. But if not, I wouldn't begrudge Alfie a move to any of the teams in the Premier League. I think he'd fit in really well. And I'm glad as well in that statement that Alfie has mentioned how thankful he is to the club for starting his career again, because when he was a young lad at Charlton, he had the world at his feet. He was expected to go really far. I've spoken to Charlton fans about it. They said Alfie Doughty is one to watch out for. Then Stoke signed him, and well, you know, you can watch my video on what's happening at Stoke at the moment. I honestly don't know what's happening at Stoke. It's crazy. It seems everything's going wrong and they just can't push up in the right direction. But there's obviously a common denominator there. And Alfie Doughty was one that he struggled with injury. He struggled with Stoke, who just weren't going anywhere during his time there. And he was shipped out on loan to Cardiff. And even at Cardiff, he couldn't really push on. He was playing in that team at the same time as Cody Drammer as well. He couldn't kick on, but he's come to us, and Luton Town are very good at picking up broken things, players that want to start again, start afresh. We saw that with Ross Barkley. Ultimately, Alfie knows the best place for him right now in his career, and I'm delighted that essentially we're not just protecting him staying with us for the near term, but also we protect his cost long term. So if someone were to come in, if he were to have an absolutely stellar first half of the season, essentially his price and his value is protected, and that is really important. We're going to look after him, but at the same time, you can't take advantage of Luton Town because we do have the capital behind us now. If you want Alfie Doughty, you're going to have to pay for him, because guess what? He's just signed a new long-term contract at Luton Town. But get your thoughts in on the comments. What's your favourite Alfie Doughty moment? If you've enjoyed this video, please like it. It takes a second, and subscribe for even more Luton Town content. Alfie Doughty has signed a new deal. Wow, what a great week this is turning out to be. As always, come on you Hatters.